And good morning. It's Monday, the 4th of December 2017. Welcome to this morning's United Kingdom talk on what is a rather dark, dismal day, boys and girls. Dark and dismal. That's how it is. Look, dark and dismal, although not cold and not raining, and that's all we can hope for. Now, we must immediately look in our purses this morning. Girls, do you have your purses to hand? Chaps, do you have your wallets to... Oh, someone's going to say that's sexist, aren't they? Go on, say it. Oh, that's really sexist. Why should a girl have a purse? If we want a wallet, we can have a wallet. And the blokes, oh, I've got a purse. I want a bit. That's really sexist. Why have you assumed I've got a wallet? Well, I haven't assumed it. That's just how it is. Stupid people. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look in your money holder now. Because in this morning's Daily Mirror, a very rare 50p piece has been listed on eBay for £2 million. Did you hear me right? £2 million. Look at this. The seller, you can. I think you can type in the name onto the YouTube, can't you? The seller, named Jason L. Parrish, all one word. Jason L. Or is that an I? Just a minute. Oh, gosh. I think it's an L. Jason L. Parrish described his 2016 Battle of Hastings 50p piece as beautifully crafted, and shipping is generously included. You haven't got to pay to have it posted. How many times have you been on eBay to buy something for 49p and the postage has been £5.99? Yes, he's throwing it all in. Only £2 million for this 50p piece. He's listed it with a buy it now price of £2 million, and shipping is generously included. But the cost does not seem to be putting people off, and there are more than 200 people watching the item. The listing states a very rare and beautiful crafted 1066 Battle of Hastings 50p piece. I don't think I've seen one of those, have you? Of course, the 50p these days are not as big as they used to be. Have you noticed that? They're much smaller. The seller from Cardiff, from Wales. From Wales. Oh, I'm really offended. I'm from Wales and I don't talk like that. Shut up! Stop moaning, dear! Stop moaning! The seller from Cardiff has included 4 photographs of the coin showing the back and front. The 50p, this is in this morning's Daily Mirror, shows an image of King Harold with an arrow through his eye. Oh, that must have hurt. Why are people throwing arrows? It's bad enough with bags of acid in London, dear. An arrow through his eye that is taken from the Bayeux tapestry. I'm thinking of having one of those in here. Like a Bayeux tapestry up here. What do you reckon? You could all like depicting parts of Bracknell and, of course, me featuring it all over it. I think that's an excellent idea, and I'm fully correct in that. The Bayeux tapestry is embroidered cloth nearly 70 metres long, I beg your pardon, depicting the events that led up to the Norman conquest of England. So, I don't know. He's the only person hoping to sell the small change for big money. Other listings show the Battle of Hastings coin for sale for just a snippet, only £800. Well, why would you buy that one then? While another seller has listed 3 commemorative 50p pieces for £1.8 million. According to the Change Checker website, the coin was issued in 2016 and 6,700,000 were made. So there you are. You better look in your... Have anyone found one yet? Anyone found one yet? Go on. Look in your wallets and your purses and your old money boxes. Who's got one of those big jars in their house? Have you got one of those? Oh, I've got a pound. Got to put it in there. And then at Christmas, you got a jar full of pound coins. And you try and take that, and you take the top off, you tip them out, and you sit there counting. You're counting. And isn't it nice? Do you do that? Who's got a big jar of coins at home? Is it you? What you got in there? Is it pound coins? £2 coins? Oh, no, not Is it pennies, dear? Pennies? I used to have a cat called Penny. Penny, come on, Penny. Penny the cat, yes. Shall we say hello to some of you this morning? Good morning to whose first message this morning, I think, is... One moment, please. One moment, please. Is it Kelly? I think Kelly Witt, you got the first message in this morning, according to my records, which are in front of me this morning. Good morning, Kelly. In Lincolnshire, I shall be up there soon. Only another few more weeks until Christmas in 20 days' time. Oh, yes. Morning, Lee West. Were you DJing at the weekend somewhere? How popular were you this weekend? Were they rammed in there? Were they squeezed together? Hot young bodies pushed up against each other in a nightclub somewhere? Were you? Were you? Miss, excuse me, can you play me something that everyone knows? Excuse me, can you... Oh, no, they don't talk to you anymore, do they, Lee? They type it on their mobile phones and hold it right up to your face. Rude, isn't it rude, Lee? Rude. Carl. Morning to Haley and Lee. The whole family are watching this morning. Good morning, Haley and Lee. Morning to Mr. Ray Reynolds International, who turned up at the karaoke last night in Camden Town. It was a nice pleasure to see him. He stood right next to me. I was a little bit busy last night, dealing with many people at the same time. Sometimes you can stand there, and Leah know this, sometimes you're standing there doing stuff and, you know, you've got plenty of time. And other times, there's people coming at you, left, right, centre, want this, want that, want this. That's the job. You know, want this, want that, want this, want that all the time. So it was a little bit like that early on last night. Great karaoke last night, incidentally. It got busy early last night, and I was very pleased to see the wonderful Timbo. Timbo, where we gonna go? We all Timbo. Timbo is karaoke legend, probably the most well-known karaoke type person in the United Kingdom. That's what Timbo is. And very, very nice man, and he can sing, and he really puts himself into it. He performs. He doesn't just sing the song. He actually performs. Wonderful man. So it was nice to see Timbo in there last night. And as I say, got busy early on. I have to say, on the way there last night, driving along, I like to drive my windows open. Not too far open, especially if you've got your sat-nav attached to the side of the window. The latest craze is for... not all of them, but dodgy motorcyclists and moped drivers to come along by the side of your car where you've got your window open, your sat-nav on there, and literally to reach and grab the phone and drive off. Make sure you keep that window closed or just a little bit open like that. Anyway, it wasn't over warm last night, and I got into London. I thought I'll just open my windows. At the end of the M4, there's an elevated section, so it starts going up. That's where the speed limit drops to 40 mile an hour. So I'm going up there, open the window a bit. Oh my God. And the stench of pollution, I kid you not. It was like being in a car garage where someone had left the engine going. It was that bad. It was awful. So I had to close the windows back up again. But certainly I couldn't believe the stench of the smell of the pollution coming in the window last night. Dreadful. Good morning to those of you on Periscope and YouTube as well. I'll come to your messages in a minute, my darling, all right? So keep your windows closed when you're coming into London. It was horrible smell of just fumes. Morning to Adam the plumber. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Guten Morgen to Sarah. The sun's out in Lincolnshire, apparently. Not out here. I don't know if it's going to come out here. It's a bit clouded over at the moment, hence me wearing my clouds jacket. This has become my favourite jacket. My clouds jacket. Not expensive. I think this was 20 quid on Amazon, this one. I'm looking at others. I was going to buy some more. But waiting for the credit card bill to come in, because I've been a bit of an expensive month, to be honest. I'm waiting to see what that is. Once that's paid, then I can start buying things again. Someone hasn't paid their rent this week. No, someone hasn't paid their rent this week. It's outrageous. Just got an email from the estate agent. Oh dear, they'll be out straight away. Oh, but I can't afford it this month. I'm just sitting there watching your blooming big telly, tidying up to your Sky subscription. Yes. Morning, Christina, down there in Portsmouth. Colin's there. Good morning, Colin. Hope you're well. Do you know, it's been over a year since I saw you now, Colin. Or maybe 2. You used to come dancing there at the bottom of the city of Quebec, where I used to do some DJing. Good morning to Parcel Mo Farman. Good morning, sir. Welcome along, those of you joining us on some of the Learn English Facebook groups, welcome along to you if it's your first time. We just have a little bit of a chat here in the morning, a little bit of a laugh, you know, nothing too serious usually. Just, you know, send the world up, really. We send the world up, you know. Sarah says, can I get one of these? What, one of these? You want one of these? Yeah, Amazon. Just type in Amazon, novelty cloud jacket or something like that, and you can get one on there, about 20 quid. Oh, Christina's off to pain management. Good luck with that. My mate goes to them a lot. He has to take shed loads of pills. Shed loads of pills, he really does. So good luck with that, my love. Poor Sarah doesn't have a 50p piece. Oh, look up, Sarah, down the back of the chair, love. Check down the back of the chair. You're bound to find something down there, my love. All right, good morning to Abraham. Good morning, Abraham. When you come on, let us know where you are as well. Sort of, you know, Chris from Bracknell or something like that. Okay, morning to Richard Leedham, just joining us this morning. Over onto the Periscope and the YouTube this morning, we've got Havelock. Good morning, Havelock. Who's got have you got one of those 50p pieces, Havelock? Oh, sell it. Sell it. You get 2 million quid for that, mate. Hey, he's got loads of 50p pieces. Yeah, it depends what's on the back of them. You're looking for the picture with the Battle of Hastings on there, okay? Good morning to Curry. Morning, sir. John Jones is there. Yakno, good morning. Who says, I see you've got your head in the clouds. Yes, very good. Here's my head in the clouds. Look. Head in the clouds like that. Mornings to John Jones. Welcome along. Yes, it is indeed England. Loyapi, Hedge, and regard to Loyapi. Anthony's there. Salam to you. And lovely. So that's we've said hello to everyone this morning. Apparently, Steve Allen on LBC mentioned Ray Reynolds on LBC this morning. How fabulous is that? One of my favourite programmes in the world, the Steve Allen Show on LBC. I rarely miss one of those. I used to write into him as well, but I listen in the car now, you see, on the podcast. You can't tap away at the phone while you're driving at the same time there. Giving him a copy of Folly. So it's very kind of you, Ray. Ray's always doing people videos, aren't you? Good. Yesterday morning, I must say, I was ever so tired at church. I fell asleep at church nearly. You know, I've had my eyes closed like that, you know, and people, I think to myself, well, people will just look over and think you're praying. Actually, I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. So, just on one of those unfortunate things. The priest was saying he went into John Lewis the other day, and it's just junk advent calendars. Junk advent calendars. You open a little door, and another piece of junk drops out. And he's got a point, actually. You know, you used to open these advent calendars, a bit of candle, Blessed Virgin Mary, Jesus there, a donkey there, you know, a stable's there. Now you open it, you get a bottle of perfume. I mean, it's not the same. It's not. It really isn't. Or you pull open the drawer and there's another toy there. I mean, we had chocolates for years as well. We had chocolates for years. Anthony, I'm not going to read that out. I do not agree with you at all. No. No, Steve Allen is one of the greats in the broadcasting world. He really is. I won't have a word said against Steve Allen, my dear. Certainly not. Certainly not. So did you end up getting an advent calendar at all? Have you got something up there? What sort of advent calendar did you get this year? I remember as a child we used to have the chocolate ones. Open the door. But there would be like some sort of religious picture on that. You know, there would be like a church or something on there. Now it's like you get a bottle, as I say, a bottle of perfume, or I'm sure I bet there's Harrods advent calendars. Let's have a look. Harrods advent calendar. I bet there's a Harrods one. Look, Harrods Beauty Advent Calendar, £369. Oh my God, blimey! What's that got on it then? There's another one here. An online advent calendar. Get a new game, puzzle or story every day. Advent calendars, harrods.com. Oh, it's in the homewares section. So they've got this little one with lots of drawers. Oh, it's 99 quid. I mean, they're probably a little bit late now, actually. £48. There's a telephone box. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have like really posh ones with items of gold and things like that in it. You know, if you can afford one of those. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, how awful. Is anyone having breakfast? I'm just going to read this out to you. It's in Fox News in America. Fox. Good morning. You're watching Fox. Is that the one old Trump likes, Fox News, doesn't it? Good morning, Agos. Morning. Shock as Amazon delivery woman defecates on customer's front yard while dropping off the package. Oh, that's awful, isn't it? They caught him on one of those home security cameras. This is on the Fox News website. It says when Nemi, is that her name? Nemi Barusta arrived to his Sacramento home on Tuesday, he found what appeared to be dog poop at the bottom of his driveway. When he looked up at the footage in the security camera, however, he found a disgusting surprise. He told Fox News on Friday that instead of a puppy relieving itself, he watched a woman who was delivering a package for Amazon driving a U-Haul doing the deed. Oh my God, blimey. We saw, hello Agos. I saw a video of someone else. I don't think it was Amazon, but someone had left, they got it on the security camera outside. I've got a camera outside my front door. It permanently records anything that goes past me. And no one actually walks past this house, so I mean, it's easy to pick up. It was, I can't remember where it was. It was somewhere in here. It might have been Birmingham. Anyway, a package had been left outside someone's house, and it had been there a period of time. I don't know how long. Anyway, this red van pulls up. Woman gets out of the van, casually walks over to the front door, grabs the package, runs back to the van with the package with a driver in it, so there's two of them involved here, and drives off. And apparently this van has been spotted loads of times going round to people's houses looking for parcels that have been left out and literally just grabbing them and bringing them in. Yeah, you've got to be so careful. I mean, I'm one for Amazon. I love it. You know, sitting there, you know, oh, I'll have that. And another jacket arrives. I've got a couple of Christmas ones. You'll be able to see those next week. I did, and as you well know, my Christmas opening video is all made now. I toyed with the idea of playing it to you this morning. I did, but I've decided not to. No, we're going to wait until next Monday. 2 weeks. 2 weeks maximum for Christmas bits and pieces. Yes, that is correct. Now, just a reminder, gang, in half an hour's time at 10 o'clock UK time, so wherever you are in the world, in half an hour's time, I do a music and chat show on Upload Radio. That starts at 10 o'clock, uploadradio.com. Wherever you are in the world, at 10 o'clock, I'll let you know. I'll be finishing just before that, so then you can just click on that if you want to and listen to that. That's the sort of thing you can have in the background, you know. You don't have to be sitting there, you know, paying full attention, just listening to the music. I've got a wonderful little piece of classical music in it this morning, which is from the film The Matrix. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and it's got a dance beat in the middle. I wasn't quite sure whether it would fit into the classical category, but when you hear it, that's at around about 10:30. I hope you'll agree that it kind of just about fits in the classical category. So that's all coming up in my music and chat show this morning at 10 o'clock, uploadradio.com. Okay, Kevin says the video of the deed is on YouTube. I don't think I'll be watching that, Kevin. No, thank you. Good morning, Kevin. Hope you're well. It's not the sort of thing that I look for on YouTube, to be honest, Kev. You clearly do, which is a little bit of a worry, to be honest. Oh dear. Oh dear me. I've got a hot chocolate. Stop it, Lee. Morning, Kevin. Nice to see you, sir. Did I see Wendy popping on there somewhere? I'm sure I saw a little Wendy's name there somewhere. No, maybe not. I think I've been looking at someone else's wall. A couple of my friends do internet radio. I've been asked to do, which I spoke about yesterday, actually, Danny Davies. I don't think he's with us this morning. Danny Davies has asked me to do some voice tracking. He's running the programming for Splash Radio Wales, which is in North Wales. Now, voice tracking, if I can explain, is where you record bits of your voice, okay, to be played in between records, thus giving the idea that there's actually someone sitting there playing music when there isn't. Now, this is something I've thought about before, and I've always thought, no, I don't like the idea of that. But, you know, it's something that I've never done, so I'm going to give that a go just for one show. And what happens is that he sends me the list of records. This is from what I gather, because I've never done this before. He sends, this is for a radio show. He sends me the list of songs, okay? And I have 5 minutes per hour to record 5 bits of my voice, okay? Up to a maximum of 5 minutes across the 5 bits. So one, you could do a 10-second one, or you could do a 2-minute one. But the total of them all must add up to about 5 minutes. So you probably do about 1 minute each. And they take those 5 minutes of your voice and slot them in between the music. And then they play it out as a full radio show. So that's a maximum of about 20 minutes of talk as a voice tracking thing. So I'm going to give that a go. And apparently it'll be played out overnight at some point on the Welsh radio, just to see how it goes. I'm not sure I'm going to like it. But as I say, it's something I haven't done, and I think you should always try out things that you haven't done before. So I'm going to give that a go. And incidentally, Danny Davies, he's on the radio tonight, 4 o'clock, Splash Radio Wows. You can listen to that on the internet. Also on the telly. Oh, by the way, Vectis Humphrey, he does Isle of Wight. He's on Vectis Radio, which is on the Isle of Wight. I've found, and I didn't realise this, he puts his shows up on his Facebook page. I didn't know this. So if you want to have a little listen to his show from yesterday, his radio show I liken very closely as to this. He rambles a lot. He actually, that's not a put down, because I do the same. Me and Vectis, we ramble a lot, okay? And it's similar to this, but he's got his whole family there, which is lovely. He's got his daughter, Shania, and his son Callum. I was listening to his show actually on the way home last night on the recording, and his son Callum has recently passed his driving test. So congratulations to Callum. And they're all on there. They all do this little show on Sunday afternoon. So if you want to have a little listen to that, go to his Facebook page, Vectis Humphrey. You'll see it in my friends list. Everything I do on here is public. Nothing's private or hidden at all. So you can see everything that I'm talking about. Vectis Humphrey. And have a little listen to him if you like. You know, you like the pace a little bit slower and rambling. Then that's what he does on there. Okay, Vectis Humphrey. Good. Talking of Christmas things, my mate Ronnie is going to put his Christmas tree up today. Yeah, well, I say he's putting his Christmas tree up. He's got out the front one of those big tall conifers and he's lighting that up today. So he's asked me what I'm doing later. I think he wants a hand with that. Although Mondays, I do find Monday a little bit pushed for time on a Monday. I have to do all sorts of things. As well as doing this, then we got my music and chat show at 10. Then I go swimming. Then I have lunch. And generally by then it's bedtime. You know, I have a couple of hours sleep in the afternoon before I go and do the karaoke tonight. Last night's karaoke, we did eventually get it online, but it was, I had a lot of trouble getting the picture right yesterday. It was pixelated, and the camera was in the wrong place. Oh, dear. So many technical deeds to do. Good morning to Teal Mek. Good morning to you, sir. Mahamba to you. Salam, yes. Agors, I think we said hello to Agors. Wayne Brown, good morning. Cluxon. We had some odd names on Periscope, but I think that's probably because you're in other countries. Are you, no, I don't know where you are. Do let us know where you are if you've never written into the show before, okay? Good morning to my very good friend Kareem, who's in Tokyo. Tokyo, where it is let's have a look at the time, 6:38 in the evening in Tokyo. Good morning. Will you be going out to the nightclubs, Kareem? Or are you too old to do that now? Whereabouts where are you going to, Kareem? 6:38. Do you eat see, I don't like foreign food too much, my friend. I'm all right with curries and things like that. Anthony said, oh, they're all bots. The women with a number at the end of their name. Oh, are they? I haven't got any women with numbers at the end of their name. They're all numbers. They're all just names. They're all just names, Anthony. I've only got names here. I haven't got any women with numbers. Can you see Cluxern? Can you see that one, Anthony? There's no number on the end of it. Maybe you can see a number and I can't. That's quite possible, is it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, not sushi. He eats sushi. Oh, no, Kareem. No, 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 no. We don't want Kareem. Oh, Kareem. Not sushi. No, thank you very much. Won't be touching any of that nasty uncooked fish. How can that even pass those pretty little boy lips of yours? No, 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 no. Can't you have a steak and kidney pie and chips? So much better for you. Good morning, Gary Owen on YouTube this morning. Another thing for you to watch tonight, if you're in the UK, the Real Marigold Hotel programme. Now, I think it's at 9 o'clock on BBC One. It's either tonight or tomorrow night. This is the programme about a group of pensioners, and they travel abroad to see if they would like to retire to another country. And I've seen there's been 2 series of that so far, and it's really good. It's very warm. It's very entertaining. And, you know, the pensioners, they never row with each other. It's amazing. You know, when you watch this crap on the telly, like Chelsea, oh, God, I don't know what it's called now. Some Chelsea thing, or Only Way is Essex, or Geordie Shore, and they're just all permanently rowing and just sleeping with each other. That's all. That's that whole program is. Both programs are based on sleeping with each other, and rowing with people and fighting. That's it. You watch this Real Marigold Hotel. The same quantity of men and women of an age, pensioners. They never row. They never row. They just get on with their lives, and it's wonderful and warm. Thank you, Anthony. Made in Chelsea. Made in Chelsea is the one. It's such a lovely programme. So do give that a go tonight. Can't remember. I think it's either tonight or tomorrow, 9 o'clock, BBC One, colour. And it's called The Real Marigold something or other. All right? That's good to watch. Good. Let's have a look. Very, very disappointed. Slimming World. Very disappointed after my worldwide transmissions yesterday offering to do the same job that Peter Andre is doing for £30,000. Okay? I offered to do it for nothing. Nothing. No offers at all. Very, very disappointed. I am hoping to become the face of Slimming World after getting down to my recommended, to my target weight of 12 stone. Nothing. Very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Kevin doesn't like Towie either, do you, Kevin? No, I'm not surprised. It's a dreadful program. Now, let's have a look. Apparently, as I say, my mate is putting his Christmas tree up today, or at least doing the one outside. According to The Sun, you've been hanging your Christmas tree lights all wrong. Did you know that? I don't know how you do it. Of course, years ago, not that long ago actually, but years ago, we used to have little screw-in lights, and you'd put your lights away. You'd bring them out next year, and you'd spend half the time screwing the bulb in, and then one wouldn't work, and then you'd replace it with another. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. It's LED lights, isn't it? You plug them in, or some of them are battery. The batteries last forever, don't they? You just plug them in, switch them on, then they come on, and that's it. Nothing's a fix ever. They're not as warm as the old screw-in ones. You'll probably get some of the old screw-in ones on eBay, and no doubt people are selling those on eBay. The old screw-in type fairy lights. A friend of mine who runs a pub in Hemel Hempstead called the Steam Coach. He's got a few sets of those screw-in ones left, and he puts them up not in the pub area, but actually in the kind of the like office area of his pub, you know, just for his own benefit. And they're so much warmer and nice, but you know, it's moving on, isn't it, with technology. Well, in The Sun this morning, it turns out you might be putting your lights up all wrong. The story goes, we all have our Christmas traditions, particularly when it comes to the tree and its decorations. But here's some news that is guaranteed to blow your mind. You know, at this point in the show, if I had a button here Well, I could push that and it would look like my head would explode. But I haven't, so I can't do that, unfortunately. I think it would be an excellent effect. I must write to the nice people at Facebook and see if they can sort that out. Here's some news that guaranteed to blow your mind. You've been hanging your lights all wrong. According to designer Francesco Bellotto. Bellotto, what sort of surname is that? Oh, I'd have to have that changed, wouldn't you? Can you imagine being at school? What was it like at school? We were called by our surnames at school. Reardon, come over here now. Reardon! I was a good boy at school. I wasn't very naughty. Although I did used to smoke in the toilets. Isn't it funny? You used to smoke. Did you do that? Smoke in the toilets at school? And you know, the toilets, the little, you know, where you sit down, lock up, do number twos. You used to close the door, but the wood didn't reach the top or the bottom, did it? You know, you'd have the big gap at the top of the bottom. And you used to be in these cubicles, smoking, right? Thinking that the teacher on the other side of the door couldn't possibly know that you were smoking. You know, clouds of smoke coming up and below the cubicle. Oh no, he can't possibly. And then just before you come out, you'd have a polo, wouldn't you? in order to try and hide the fact that you'd been smoking. I mean, how stupid were we? Anyway, the traditional method, according to this designer, the traditional method of wrapping them horizontally in circles around the branches is not the way to do it. He claims we should drape them vertically instead, as this prevents the glow from the lights from getting lost in the middle of the tree. This bloke told housebeautiful.com. Oh, I bet that's a lovely... I must have a look at that. I bet some beautiful houses on there. Oh, what was the best house I ever saw on the telly was the Dynasty house. And not the new one, the old one. Do you remember that? The Dynasty house. Da 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 da. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Oh, what a beautiful house that was. The staircase. Do you remember the staircase that Crystal Carrington used to come down? Oh, that was the best house ever. Anyway, Francesco told housebeautiful.com, this way every tip of your tree from branch to branch will twinkle with delight. Oh, what a lovely expression. Twinkle. I think I'm twinkling with delight this morning, aren't I? People keep saying, how comes you've got so much energy in the morning? Harrods number 14 breakfast tea. That's how I do it. Harrods number 14 English breakfast tea. Order yours online now. Okay? Although if you order it online rather than go into the shop, it does work out a lot more expensive. It's about £10 for a tin of Harrods English breakfast tea online. If you go into the store and you get a pouch, it's £4. So much cheaper online. Anyway, he added, another added bonus is that when you dismantle your tree and take off the lights, it'll be easier and less messy to remove strands from the exterior of the tree rather than fighting a stubborn, almost dried branch. Because the lights get up. That's why I think a lot of the old lights used to break. You know, you'd be tugging, and the wires come out. That's it. Throw the whole set away. Although with the LED ones, I mean, you can afford to throw these. I mean, it's such a throwaway thing now, isn't it? Those LED lights, you can buy like, I don't know, 1,000 LED lights for like 10 quid. I mean, why would you even bother trying to unravel them? Shame, really, isn't it? I mean, they're all made in China, I have no doubt, but the Chinese stuff's all right now, and it never used to be. So a lot of the Chinese stuff you used to, it's made in China, that'll fall apart. I don't think it does anymore. No, I think the Chinese stuff that you buy now is very good quality, you know. Well, I mean, look at your iPhones. Look at all your phones you've got. Most of your phones are made in China. Do they fall apart? No. Good quality, some of that stuff. To get the most out of your Christmas lights, Francesco recommends you begin at the top. Oh, that's always the best place to start, boys and girls. Start at the top and slowly work your way down. Oh, yes. Until you get... sorry, I'm getting carried away now. Francesco recommends you begin at the top with the end that doesn't have a plug. and let them hang to the bottom of the tree. I mean, you don't want to plug at the top, do you? Unless you've got a socket right up there. Who's got a socket up there? I mean, state the obvious. Well done, Francesco. Next, pull the lights 3 to 4 inches to the right and work your way back up to the top of the tree. Repeat this process so that your entire tree is covered in twinkling bulbs. Oh, twinkling bulbs, we love it. To ensure the middle of the tree also sparkles, hang the shiniest ornaments deeper, 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 go deeper. Hang the shiniest ornaments deeper within the branches so that they reflect the lights. Oh, isn't that nice? So there we are. That's from The Sun this morning. It says, while many of us may feel uncomfortable about straying from our usual technique, anything which makes the depressing task of taking down Christmas decorations easier gets the thumbs up from us. Speaking of which, when packing away your Christmas tree lights in the new year, here's a handy hack to stop them from getting tangled up. Rather than stuffing them into a box, wrap them around, taped together, cardboard toilet rolls. Why not branch out and give it a go this Christmas? So there we are. I hope, boys and girls, that our nice friend Francesco, was it? Francesco in The Sun this morning is assisting you to keep your lights twinkling away on your Christmas trees. What a lovely thing. That is a lovely thing, isn't it? It really is. Good morning to Gary Owen, who says, need a green screen, Chris. Christmas effect. What, behind me? Oh, no, dear. Though you're getting far too technical now, Gary. It's bad enough for 3 cameras in here. We had to give up on the multi-camera setup at karaoke. It just got too much for one person. Anthony says, in Latvia, where I'm very... Did you know I was very popular in Latvia? Did you know that? Oh, yeah, there's statues of me and everything in Latvia. It's true. We have lights around your statue, Anthony said. See? There we are. They have statues. They have little shrines to me in Latvia. And it's true. Little shrines to me, wherever you are. Shopping centres. You know, you often go shopping in Latvia, in a shopping centre, and you go past the department stores, and there in the middle of the shopping centre is a statue lit up by me, of me. Isn't that lovely? Lovely, the people there. Good morning, Swara. Hedge to you, sir. Okay. What about Swara? Swara. Is that a bot? I don't know what a bot is. Is that like a robot? It's not a real person. Why would a robot be sending me messages? How strange. It's not one of those dodgy... It's not one of those sex robots trying to get off with me, is it? Huh? What do you think of those? Sex robots. It's a bit creepy, really, isn't it? You know, mind you don't have to talk with it once you're finished, do you? I can just turn it off. Thanks very much. Ooh. I think it's the way to go. Don't have to buy any gifts or anything. Wonderful. Wonderful. Kevin says, do you remember bubble lights? No, what are they, bubble lights? Don't know what they are, bubble lights. Good morning, Diana. Welcome to the show, darling. Are you popping along tonight? A little sing-song. Diana comes. Is it Mondays it is Mondays you come, isn't it? Or is it Fridays? Can't remember now. Can't remember what night you come now. Diana comes with her friends Lazio and Darren to the karaoke. Darren was a bit drunk, wasn't he? Last week. Was it Friday or Monday? I can't remember, Diana, what day you were there, sweetheart. I don't remember what bubble lights are. No, I'm sorry. Kev says Jersey Shore is coming back. Oh, Christ, another load of rubbish on the telly. Jersey Shore doesn't want them, so that I have to do the show in Florida where anything goes. What, Jersey doesn't want them? Good morning to Capital Tyres. Welcome, Capital Tyres. I think you're on Twitch. Are you on Twitch? I think you're on Twitch, aren't you? Welcome along to the show, sir. We're nearly finished now, incidentally. Oh, look at the time. I must rush. Lee says, I've got a black and white TV. Have you really, Lee? Gosh. I didn't know you could still get... No, you can't have. You can't... Do they still work? Because weren't they on 405 lines? They turned off all those transmitters years ago now. Or have you got some sort of converter? Or maybe they do work. I don't know. Have you really got a black and white TV? Oh. Well, nothing wrong with that. We used to have a black and white TV for years and years, didn't we? Thank you, Kevin. I'll have to have a look at that later. I can't really open a YouTube while I'm doing the show here. All right, my friend. Twitch. Thank you, Capital Tyres. You like the cloud jacket? You can get one of these on Amazon for about 20 quid, among many, many other designs, okay? Anthony wants to know if you've got a Betamax video cassette recorder to go with your black and white telly, Lee. Is that right, mate? I love it. Okie doke, well, we're getting to time, boys and girls. So let's do today's birthdays. There's a few birthdays today. Happy birthday this morning to our very good friend who's with us this morning. Oh, there's only two. Is there only two birthdays today? Yes, Richard Leadham, who's a very young 50 years old. Well, you're younger than me, Richard. Happy birthday to you, sir. Now you've got to that age, it's fine, isn't it? I bet you were worried getting up to 50. See? Nothing to worry about. Just another day goes by. 50. People often say, oh, I bet you'd like to be young again. I certainly wouldn't want to be a teenager. Or in my 20s. I had a rough time in my 20s. Oh, don't even go there. I'll probably never tell you about that, actually. I'll probably never tell you about it because it's not fair because the other side isn't here. But yes, I had a really rough time in my 20s. Happy birthday to you, Richard. Have a wonderful day there down in Australia. 50 years old today. I hope you get a cake. And if you don't get a cake, go and buy yourself one. No need to suffer. No need to suffer if you haven't got a cake. Get yourself one. And Tina Rees also, it's Tina Rees' birthday today, who is 50 years old as well. So two 50-year-olds, both together, you add up to 100 years old. Gosh, and there's only two of you there. Let's sing happy birthday to you both. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Richard and Tina. Happy birthday to you. Have a lovely birthday, you two, on this Monday. Thank you, those of you that have taken the time and trouble to share the show to your walls. That's always very much appreciated. Whether you've shared it live or shared the recording, thank you very much, gang. Okay. Tonight, being a Monday night, I'll be hosting Karaoke Tonight at Central Station Bar in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross. So if you're in the North London area, pop up and say hello to us. Okay. Once again, Central Station Karaoke Tonight from 8 till 11:30, along with cheap drinks as well today at Central Station. Okay. Hello, Hilal. We've just finished, Hilal. You've joined us a little bit late, but don't worry, you can watch the recording afterwards. Okay, it's just coming up to 10 o'clock. I'll post a link up almost immediately I finish. I'm just about to do a music and chat show on Upload Radio. I do hope you have a little listen to that and that you enjoy it. It's a bit like this, but with music in between. And it goes, if you thought I spoke quickly now, then you'll notice I speak even quicker, I think, on the music and chat show. It's only an hour long and starts in 3 minutes. Go to uploadradio.com. Uploadradio.com and then just click on the listen now button and you'll be able to hear that and see what you think. All right. Once again, Anthony, uploadradio.com. Just put that in your address bar, click on the listen button there, and you'll be able to hear the music and chat show. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Have a lovely day. I've got a Slimmer's World weigh-in tomorrow and an afternoon tea tomorrow. So I'll probably be back with you for the next chat show tomorrow night somewhere. Have a nice Monday, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye now.